Welcome to Cooking Americana, great meals on a budget. Today our meal is Skillet Chicken Alfredo. This is a one-pan meal, believe it or not. This is what you'll need. There is a recipe in the video description. And it's all done for 6 to 8 people for $18.36. Can't beat that. Go ahead and add oil to the pan. Toss in some butter. Now that oil is going to keep that butter from burning. Go add the onions. Stir those up, cook them a little bit, about 2 minutes, and then add the garlic and cook that for 30 seconds. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me in the YouTube universe, and I need all the help I can get, y'all. So cut the chicken into pieces about that size, and go ahead and add it to the onion and garlic. We're going to cook those until they are kind of pink before we add the next step, just a little bit. Now, I use this better than bouillon all the time. This is the Italian herb. I included it in your totals, but you only use about a tablespoon of it, as you'll see here, and so you'll have it for quite a while. So this is going to go for a long way. It comes out sort of as a paste, and then drop it in there and just stir it all in and get all that chicken coated in it. Continue to cook until the chicken is done, then add the sun-dried tomatoes. I chopped those up into smaller pieces. They were julienne, and I cut them up a little bit more. Once all that's cooked and worked through, go ahead and put it in a bowl and set it aside. Now the spaghetti's too big to fit in whole, so I'm so sorry for you Italians and you purists out there, but I have to break it in half. Go ahead and put that in your skillet, your dry skillet, in a crisscross way, just like this. We're going to add just enough water to cover the top, no more. You want to be able to get that pasta all the way submerged. If you have a couple of pieces sticking up, it's not a big deal. But you want to submerge the pasta. And the reason we're doing this is it takes a whole lot less time to bring that to a boil. It's not boiling yet. Obviously, I didn't add it to boiling water. And then a whole lot less time to get it to where you can start timing it. And you have a lot less water in the end. So when you hit 180 degrees, time it just like you would any other pasta. Follow directions on the box. And I tested at the end anyway, just to make sure it's all done the way I want it. Go ahead and pour all but about a cup of that water out into a colander with a bowl underneath it. You want to reserve that pasta water because we might use it later. See, you got about a cup and it is simmering. So go ahead and add the rest of the butter. Stir that in and let it melt. Once it's melted, we're going to start adding that Parmesan cheese. I added it 1/2 cup at a time, and I ended up with about a cup total. Get it all stirred in and mixed in with that pasta water and butter, and then go ahead and add your chicken back in. Stir that up. And I'm one of those people, I like really creamy Alfredo, so I went ahead and added a tablespoon of cream. This is not necessarily, you don't have to do it, but makes it a little creamier. Now, the other thing I did was I looked at that and said I'd like a little bit of fresh pop of freshness and a little color. So I added peas, but you can add frozen green bean, frozen asparagus tips, anything that you'd like, even fresh spinach, and let it wilt down. I did notice that my sauce tightened up a little bit, so there's that pasta water. Add a little bit of it. It'll loosen the sauce without losing the creaminess, because that extra starch that's in that pasta water helps hold that creaminess and makes it even creamier, to be quite honest. Go ahead and taste it for flavor. Spoiler alert, I decided that I needed a little salt, so I did add salt to this and stir it in at the end, as you see. Now remember, this has all been done in one pan. Look at that, isn't that yummy looking? Now to plate this, get yourself a big old tongs full of spaghetti, and if you want to do that twist thing that they do at the restaurants, take a big soup ladle and twist it in there, and then gently slide it out into the bowl and take your tongs off, and it'll look just like this. Topped it with a little bit of Parmesan and some chopped parsley, and that was it. I'd like to thank you for joining me in my kitchen today for this wonderful Skillet Chicken Alfredo. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Help me out. It's free and it's fast. And as always, y'all have a blessed day.